Alright, so, just like some movies, we'll start it off at the end when it's all done. I just removed 5 posts. Pretty easy. Just wanted to let you know that I'm not a professional. My day job is working on computers. And so I am not a construction guy. And this is not me telling you this is what you have to do. This is an idea that I found on YouTube that I thought that I'd put a little more detail into than I've seen on some of them, and maybe some tips just to, you know, fully flesh out the idea. But this is just what I've done. This is not me telling you what to do. You know, so if something happens, it's not my fault. You know, it's just this is just a video showing what I've done to complete this task of removing fence posts. So maybe you'll find something interesting or helpful on this, okay? So, there's my disclaimer. This is, I guess as they say, for entertainment purposes. However interesting this might be, or entertaining, yeah, it's up to you to decide. So, here we go. Hey, good morning. So, thought I'd make a quick video to help folks out there who are having a tough time taking old fence posts out when you're putting in your new fence. You might notice what we did before back here turned out pretty nice. And so, for starters, here are the items you're going to want. A bucket for water so you can soak the ground to make it easier to get this guy out of here. A crowbar, and this is just to hold the weight of the jack here when you're jacking it up to pull this out. 2 cinder blocks to give you some height to, you know, be able to pull from. And this can be anything. It's just what we had laying around. It's just to hold the back wheels of the jack. And so this is just a 2 1/4 ton Craftsman floor jack. Pretty cheap. You can get just about anywhere. And a big pipe wrench. This is a 24-inch pipe wrench. It probably doesn't need to be this big, but I thought, why not? I think that's really about it. So I think that's really about it. Sorry for the truck noise. So we can just go ahead and get started. And it's really rather simple. I've already soaked the dirt down here with a bucket of water. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, so let this set here. And then, of course, the crank. There. I've used it a few times, so it's not super smooth. Like this. Alright, so really all that's to it. See, it's not that hard. This is literally the first try. And it's already coming up. I mean, there's not much that's easier than this. I think this involved with fence building. You just crank it up. And it's actually really nice. This is pretty smooth. And you can see why the height is important, because as you crank it up, the cement comes up as well, along with the rest of the post. Instead of having to do many short little runs, you can do a few big ones. Yeah, this is really coming out nicely. Sometimes you'll get it to where it's hard, and the wrench will start twisting, and it can be a little bit wonky, but this is actually really easy. nice and happy about that. Sometimes you'll have to put your foot on this, but it's not even moving anywhere hardly. So just keep going. Alright, that's pretty good. So we'll just lower that down. There's a little knob on the back here if you haven't used one of these that releases the pressure. And you just move this back down. And I can probably just pull this out, but just to show a little more of it. That. Yeah, that's pretty much done. So let me just take this out here. Move this out of the way. You can tell I'm not a huge person or anything, so anybody can do this. I mean, if I can do it, I think anybody can. And there you go. There's one less pipe in the world buried in the ground. Hey, here's another thing I thought I'd show you. Just taking these off. I mean, you probably know this. I don't need to probably show you this, but I thought, hey, why not? You know, that way the video can probably be longer than 3 minutes or 4, whoever the YouTube algorithm wants you to have. So, just to get rid of these, I'm going to take these off of the post so you can get it ready to floor removal. You know, all you'll need is just nice little needle nose pliers and a little bit of angle here. I already took off the top one, so just going to get it in here. And then twist it out. There. Make sure your sweater doesn't get caught. And then you just pull that out. There you go. You just work your way down the post, and you'll be good to go. So here's another thing that I mentioned. That first post that I showed you all was really easy to take out. This third one I just did took a lot of work, a lot of soaking with water, and you had to take the post, move it like this a little bit, you know, just to get space for the water to get in there. So sometimes you gotta do stuff like that. You know, so that took a while for that one, but hoping this one won't be as difficult. I'm just gonna work that water in there. That really helps out a lot. And you know, these are probably things everyone knows, but I just thought I'd mention it. Crowbar is really handy for just get a little tap, you know, to get the caps off the steel pipes. So you don't have to do a wild swing, just a nice tap like that. Probably knock them right off. And sometimes the fencing gets stuck in the grass, so you can also use the crowbar to kind of stick it down under there and pull it up. Just kind of move it out of the way. So that's just another little thing that you probably know, but thought I'd tell you. Also, when the pipe was difficult, and you might have to put some leverage on the back end of the jack, because it'll start creeping up. It's really stuck down in there, so you want to put your foot on there, but just be mindful that it could pop off the pipe wrench. So you know, just always really pay attention to how things are going, because you definitely don't want a pipe wrench in the face. That's not going to make for a good morning. So you know, just think about that. You know, just you know, these are things, again, you all probably know, figure out, but I just thought I'd throw it in there just for a little help. All right.